Team STORROR is a group of friends that grew up in the south of England that basically share a passion for parkour and adventure.
We happen to have a massively diverse range of skills that allows us to take on a lot of crazy projects.
Places we never would have gone without the team.
Doing parkour in skyscrapers in Asia.
Diving off bridges in Basel.
Running around deserts.
Running away from monkeys on rooftops in India.
Always thinking bigger, trying to be more creative.
Constantly looking for another adventure.
It kind of makes perfect sense for us to set our sights into the gaming world.
There's never been a project that has got us as excited as this one.
STORROR Parkour Pro is the first parkour game solely about parkour and its culture.
Connecting with your mates across the world, free roaming, multiplayer options.
On the starting line with like all of your mates to have some crazy race across town.
An open world exploration game where there'll be missions,
training, doing new challenges,
evading security,
time trials,
massive roof gaps, slides through flumes, huge wall runs.
Become immersed to a level at which you actually feel like you're a part of this sport.
We want to build into the game the most ambitious animation technology.
Taking the motion capture to a whole new level.
Completely fluid so that it feels exactly like you're doing parkour in real life.
People always say, I really want to be able to do this, or I would love to be able to try parkour.
There'll be a process of kind of character progression, learning the skills and abilities that you need.
Through the tutorials, sharing techniques.
That's it.
Our goal is to make STORROR Parkour Pro the most progressive urban sports game ever.
The effect that this could have on the parkour community is similar to what the Tony Hawk's franchise did for skateboarding. And having a parkour game on major consoles is going to completely change the sport.
Okay, because I think also Raja is interested in doing the branding for the.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I think that might be
Hey, what's up, Meatloaf?
possibly 3-4 months down the line, something like that.
Yeah, that's not a problem. I like to, once I get into a good position, I like to try and get people jobs that have worked hard for. I like to try and provide opportunities for people. Because it's one of the hardest things to get. Like, I've got so many friends that build up skill sets and stuff, and they'll study and they'll train and stuff, but then it's so hard to get opportunities that if I can provide an opportunity for someone to interview or something, I tend to just be like, hey, I'll throw your name in there.
Right, okay. So,
Hey, what's up, Dan? Yes, I mean, that building on the end looks horrendous, but, you know, other than that one building, they all look pretty decent.
oh yeah, I wanted to. That one at the end is just what the fuck.
Yeah,
It's
the
just,
one at the end is pretty
With angle from the.
rough. The issue was there's no good place to get a photo of it. Like, I can get a photo of it from like here on Google Maps, or I can get it from like here, but like it's covered by half the bridge. So I've got sort of half the building at a weird angle, and I was like, oh, it's really far away. I'll get away with it, but I don't.
Yeah, but I mean,
I think
we
I
can.
I think I can. I need to just do some extra work. I need to actually make the roof pop out and stuff. But
Yeah.
honestly, the buildings have ended up taking up so much more time than I thought they would. I need to get the rest of it done. So I do.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I mean the left side or the right now, it looks good.
yeah, those look good. This also, this side just stops once you get to the curve.
Ah, yeah, sure. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll talk about it tomorrow. It was purely because the base plate on the build plate on my old one is scratched to fuck because I took shortcuts when I started and now I'm paying the price. But they don't make them anymore. It was the first LOG Mars. They don't make them anymore.
We ran back a new one.
It's good. Anyway, please. Hey, what's up, bro? Oh, also, guys in the stream, let me know if the music's too loud or anything. I'm trying something as well. This will be interesting to see if we get copyright strike from this stream.
Oh my god.
Well, because I made the music.
You made the music.
I've made the music for the stream. It's not published anywhere. It's not even exported as a file. This is playing straight out of the DAW.
PAW.
DAW. Yeah, it's audio editing software. I can't think what DAW actually stands for.
Okay.
Yeah, it's literally just playing on loop straight out of the thing. But if it works, if we don't get a strike, then I'll just make my own music for the stream.
All right.
What do you mean now he makes music? I've always made music. I actually have always dabbled in making music, to be fair. Try to put it's got 1 centimeter up and jump every time I ruin everything. That sounds like you just needed to oil up the what the fuck is it called? The thing that the build plate moves up and down. 3D printers are work though. Annoyingly. Anyway, I should probably do some actual work. I was getting this section sorted. Slow.
Oh yeah. How are you making those fences? Because that is another thing that I wanted to use the tool to make it.
Oh, these are mega scan. So
Can we, actually, okay. So that is a good candidate, right? Okay. Leave it like that. Okay. I'm gonna give you a tool to.
are you just going to give me a spline that places it?
Yeah. I know probably there are millions of them, but you know what? They are so simple that screw it. I'm gonna let's just gonna write one. It takes about half an hour to do one.
You do end up getting issues with it though. You get issues with it in the corners a lot because it messes like the curve size and the tangents and that they fuck up the meshes. Because we had that problem on the National Theatre level because we used to use a spline on that and it would mess up the rails in the corners.
Yes. Yeah. No, I think now I got a better approach. I think now I know what to do. I think it's just corners. You need to do it. You need to just use another mesh. Well, use a concrete mesh, not a. Yeah, you shouldn't like stretch the mesh. So
in that case, then I will carry on with the fun of the buildings.
Yeah, but I mean, we don't have many buildings left, right? How many more do you need?
Well, we got to do the whole other side of the river.
Oh, the side at the back. Oh yeah. Sure. Yes. Fun. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one.
And I'm going to be honest with you, it's becoming mind-numbing. The buildings have got slower and slower and slower because it's more and more mind-numbing with every building I do.
Yeah, I know, but it should be the opposite, right? It should go faster, right, for each building.
Yeah, it's weird. The process is getting faster, but the concentration's getting worse. But they're not going out of sync at the same rate. The concentration's dropping off faster than I'm optimizing. And the cesium environment is good as a guideline, Dan. It doesn't really. It's very melted, but it works just to let you know where things are. Also, I realised, and this is quite annoying, I've got to do something down these streets where you can look left and right. But the problem is the road goes straight in real life, which means it's a massive long street of loads of buildings the whole way down. Or I just make a corner that doesn't exist, and I'll do like 2 buildings in a corner, and then just cut it off.
Yeah, something like that. I think what we do is a very high, fence that you cannot jump, of some sort. Yeah. But that stretch there is a very good, example of using that tool to create, a little bit of pavement, a little bit of the road, and So yeah, one thing that I noticed is we may want to remove the roads and the sidewalk from the
bridge.
bridge, so we can get that done.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, so we'll kill the road and the sidewalk. We're going to be using the spline tools anyway, so really all I need to make is the support.
Yeah.
One part of this wall, this center section, and then it's probably easy just to do the arch as one piece, isn't it? Or do you want just a single block for the arch and spline it?
Yeah. Yeah, because if you look at my screen, right? So this guy here, this is now this is using that spline tool, right? But my yellow spline thing, and this is just this is just a polygon, and this guy is also just a polygon. Yeah, I may actually try here to connect this polygon and see how you can connect stuff together.
Okay. Yeah, I might just do that at like the end of the night. I might break that mesh up then. That'd be a nice little like end to the night just to do something chill.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and these lampposts that we bought haven't got any materials. It's a bit pants, but whatever. I'll fix it. It's just a shame that everything is wrong. Like all the mapping and everything is wrong. I don't understand really why. Just 3D objects are so. Unless you buy something that is already in the area marketplace and has been like curated to work for area. If you just go for just a normal, FBX or OBJ, you go no chance of having it correct. Maybe the artist is not very good, but I saw his, in his page, he has this mapped correctly. So why it's so hard to do it? But anyway, that's for another day. I think it's good enough for now, to be honest. But but I'm gonna while I'm waiting for David, I'm gonna finish this tour. I'm gonna do snapping.
I realised I don't have any music playing for myself, although what's my OBS? I need to know if it's actually going to play through the stream or not. It's not coming through the stream. Then go. So how are we in the stream anyway? It's been a while since I streamed. I haven't had a chance to chat to you guys. Primarily because I'm a terrible time management. Although, if things go as planned, Deno, I'll probably stream every day. Because it'd probably be a good idea for us to have like a schedule for streaming.
Yes, indeed. I want really to push that, to be honest. I really want to do, almost like a continuous,
like do it in shifts. Like I'll stream 2-3 hours, you stream 2-3 hours, David streams 2-3 hours, and just keep cycling.
Yeah, something that is more of like a daily, Yeah, I mean, we are already doing it to some extent. Well, I mean, we are already streaming every day, right? But yeah, I want to make it basically official, right?
Yeah, it'd be nice to have it like properly scheduled as well.
Hopefully some proper studio setup, right? Not that we need to go to the studio to stream, but having the option to have that stream room.
It helps as well because it gets your head in the right space for it. Up with roughly.
Wow, this house looks wonky.
Some of the actual houses are just wonky. That really messed with me. Like 3 or 4 of the buildings you can see the support beams are sagging in the middle, or the building like leans to the left. And I kept it messed me up because I was trying to correct for it at first, and then I realised that it was actually supposed to be there, and I was like, mainly making plants to grow things. Wait, what do you mean making plants? So shiny, honey. Fun. So good to hear, Dan. Good to hear you're doing good. What am I doing? Oh, I needed to build these on the left. It is tedious, Dan, but it works. That's because I've renamed the file. So it lines up. So where this bit is sticking out is roughly the top of the building. Yeah, it's a good way to get background buildings quite quickly down. But it's tedious. It's fun the first few times you do it, and then it gets boring very, very fast. Here's what it is. Making plans to grow plants. That makes more sense. Oh, that's cool. It's actually quite cool growing your own food. Plan on keeping the textures or root texture? Probably keep them, to be honest. Depends on how much this scene grows. If this scene stays with what it's being used for at the moment, we'll probably just keep them. If it eventually develops into like the whole Hamburg level, and you can run around everywhere, then no, because they don't hold up to scrutiny. But as long as they're just in the background, it's not really an issue. Oh, I was so close with the size. 6. Hey, what's up, Bumpers? Oh, the hamburger indeed. He lines up pretty well. Oh, you can't see. Oh yeah, sorry, I don't have a webcam. I left it at home. You didn't get to see my deadpan office-style stare at the camera as I laughed. What is this going? Not really. Also, just leave it like that. Is the grease level completely finished? No. I don't know actually. I don't know if it's completely finished. Is it? It's finished. It's finished enough to go on to the other scenes. I might go back to it in the future, but just import AC Odyssey. There. No, I never finished Odyssey. I never finished Odyssey, and I never even started Valhalla. Although apparently I own it. I don't know when I bought it. No worries, I get it. You don't want the bird hunting you? I'm with you. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, for me, Odyssey was mid as well. I don't know, something about when Assassin's Creed became RPGs instead of action adventure. So it lost something for me. I don't know what it lost, but it was just... It feels like it fell into the... There's too much to do and not enough direction. And I just got bored of it. Yeah, kind of. Which is a really sad thing for me to say, because Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's quite a sad thing for me to say as well, because I love RPGs, and I always have done. But they're just... Yeah, like I say, they're oversaturated now. I don't enjoy them as much anymore. And also, I enjoyed them a lot more when I was younger, and I had a lot more time on my hands. Because I could afford to put in the hours required. Now I want to enjoy a game and a story in a much shorter time frame because it's all I've got. Yeah. That being said, we're adding stats and loot to SPP. Confirmed. Turn-based parkour game. Why did that sound fun? You know what? We should just turn SPP into Vector. Just remake Vector in Unreal. You disgrace that by limiting it to mobile games. Also, do you know what's weird? I never actually played it on mobile. I played it back in the day on Facebook on desktop. It's actually such a good game. Mirror's Edge Flash. What? I didn't realise there was ever a Flash version of Mirror's Edge. Yo, Fancy Pants was a sick game! Oh, I forgot that existed! Man. David, good times. Is it literally Mirror's Edge but in Flash, or is it Mirror's Edge universe in Flash? Like any Flash game just based in the universe? What, side scroller? Famous Faith. That's cool. I'm down. Shit. Fair enough. Nice. What language you learning? Yeah. I went to Turkey last year. End of last year as a family holiday, so I learned some basic phrases, just like hello, goodbye, thank you, things like that. Please, thank you. I can't remember most of them now. I literally learned it just for the holiday, and then as soon as I got back to England, it just disappeared from my brain. Oh, LA Noire was such a good game. LA Noire was such a good game. Although, I don't think I finished it. I got really far in. I got like halfway through, maybe 3/4 way through the second disc, but I never actually finished it. Back in the day when you had discs, multiple discs for a game. But yeah, if you wow, it's well enough. If you want to travel to Turkey, you should definitely do it. It's a beautiful place. Yeah, LA Noire was such a fun game, dude. Because Cesium's not. Okay, there's two problems. One, Cesium's not hella accurate. It's close, but it's not hella accurate. Two, I'm taking images at a very warped perspective and then correcting them, which means that I'm probably messing up the scale when I correct the perspective. And yeah, it's just like loads of places where a little bit can go wrong, and then they add up and add up and add up until eventually it's out by a decent amount. But usually it's never out by so much that you can't fix it. And a lot of the time I've gotten to the point now where my eye's good enough that if I'm out, it's uniformly out. So I can just work out how much I need to correct it by and then just go back and adjust the model. And it'll be pretty close. I also don't need it exact, I just need it close enough. But if you think about it, considering I went from a Google Maps reference like here, that's not bad that I managed to get it to within 33% just by eyeballing it. Ah. Really? Your phone goes black and white. That's cool. How'd you get to do that? I've got mine goes into like night mode, but that goes into like a yellow tint. It's not super nice. There. Beans. Nice. On to the next one. And also, yes, I am skipping the building right on this corner first because it's so close it's hard to get a good image on it, and it's slightly more complicated shape, so I'm not sure this way works. Like, I kind of done it here, but it was really awkward, especially because it's got the bit that cuts under and that. Honestly, I might have to remake it. And that's just made out of Megascan's assets, because I couldn't, for the life of me, get a good reference image. That's true. It messes up your sleep. The buildings on this side are going to be horrible to try and get. Hey, what's up, Reaper? Sorry. Mr. Reaper. I'll address you correctly. How you doing? Why full screen? Does that go over the chat? It does not. Okay. Also, sorry, I realised I greeted you, but I didn't actually answer you. Yeah, it's going alright. So, getting there, plodding along. Let me show you some slightly nicer scenery. It's getting there. How's I don't know if you guys have been watching. I haven't been, because I've been busy as hell this week. How's Dado and David stuff going? They're going well? They're making good progress? Are you guys keeping them in line? Somebody in the window. Keep starting work on Yeah. The scope creeping is a real issue. Need more lights. I don't have a whole rosemary shrub and a bucket until our last frost day. How long you got to your last frost day? That's a while to wait still, Meatloaf. And I did see your message, Dumbus. Don't really have an answer, but I did see it. One sec, I'm just gonna grab a drink. Just episode of me. Right, pretty sure I just punched the mic. Sorry about that. David was working on t-shirt last night, was pretty good. Oh yeah, the close costumes. Did you ever play free running on PS2? Do you know what? I never actually played free running. Sadly. Somehow missed it. I feel like I should go back and play it just for research sake. Yeah, but how well does it actually play? Let's see. It's part of the ceilings, get my clusters to the sun. You know what confuses me so much, Meatloaf? Is that plants just left out in the wild will survive. Like, they'll just do it. They'll just make it work. The second you've got, like, a domesticated plant, which is a weird sentence to say, like, you've got to baby the hell out of it. Otherwise, they just give up on life. It's so weird. Looks at 30 frames, but it plays pretty well. Oh, yeah. Fair enough. Maybe I'll pick it up at some point. It's a hard maybe, but you know, it's maybe nonetheless. A weird light stream. What the hell is a light stream? Tomatoes naturally growing happily around. See, that's what I mean. But as soon as you try and domesticate a plant, it's just... You're like, oh, I see what you like. Okay, I see what you mean. That sounds quite cool, though, I've noticed. You didn't need to bring that to my attention, Meatloaf. I'm going to be honest with you. because I hadn't bothered to make that jump in logic, and I'm upset that you forced me to make it. Let's blend up. Same again, actually. You accidentally grew a whole corn cob. How the Alright. Do you know what? I'm just gonna go with it. Yeah, I think that's pretty decent. Yeah, fair enough. CS Garden wants to grow chips, ketchup in the same plant. In the same plant? What? You're growing potato and tomatoes and... Wait, how are you getting from strawberries to chips? I'm confused. Don't get me wrong, I don't have a green thumb, but you've lost me. Ah. They're related. Interesting. Did not know that. It's 11:30. Mate, the night's only just started. It's a Friday night. Get the party started. I say as I'm working. Potato plants grow. Wait, they're in fact potato plants grow tomorrow like berries. If you eat them, you won't live. Oh man, that sounds great. That'd be the best ketchup ever. Make your food taste amazing, but you will bite the dust. How does this work? Okay, so here's where it gets cool. It doesn't kill you, it just makes you see God for about 12 months. So this is... Okay. Okay. So, the earth is round. Oh yeah, I know what you meant, that you was going to graft them. Like, once you established that they were related, I knew what you were going for. I was going to say splice, but I knew it wasn't the right name for it. So I just sort of left it. That's cool, though. Out of curiosity, so grafting them, is it more efficient than growing them separately? Because I guess you'd use less space and less resources because you can share space and resources, but you get a lesser yield because you're splitting it between two plants, aren't you? So is it more efficient or is it less efficient? I didn't realise we got bananas from grafting. Why is this so fascinating? I'm learning so much in the stream. I shouldn't laugh, but that's such a weird way of describing it. Ooh, this doesn't feel right. Oh, this feels wrong. This feels very, very wrong. Go on with it. No. It's one of those things where, like, you're right. It's just weird wording, that's all. How does brassica? Do you know what? Oh, cabbages. Oh, like, isn't everything a cabbage? Pretty much. Yeah, none of that's English, that doesn't help me. Sweet, turnip, kohlrabi, cabbage, collard greens, cauliflower, broccoli, Brussels cabbage, mustard seed. I don't know, that's Sita as well. See, this just feels like someone got lazy. Like, it feels like they've done their job for everything else, and then they got to cabbages, and they were like, yeah, it's fine. Nah, that's just lazy. I don't believe it. Lies from the shadow government. Oh, also, let me know, you guys, if the music, the same music being on loop gets annoying. I wanted it playing for a while because I want to see if we get a copyright strike, but at the moment I've only got one made. So I don't have others to, like, make a playlist or anything. Okay, that's good. What, Smith? Smith? Why is it hard to say? Smith. I really want to say Smith. But, like, I know it's not right, but for some reason I really want to, like, my mouth shape doesn't like the F. Can't really grow bananas anymore, though, can you? You don't have the climate for it. Surely they'd just die. Ah, that's a meatloaf question. Can't help you with that one. Oh shit! That's simultaneously cool and terrifying. Yeah, but no one cares about the second one. It's the first one that's interesting. That second one's just a sheep. Smith asked how they're all the same species. How taxonomically brassicas are all the same species. Oh. Sorry, I'm just getting over being ill. I've been ill all week. So, I apologise. Annoyingly, I was ill at the start of the week, like Monday, Tuesday. Got better for a day, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm all good." And then I got ill again for another 3 days. Ah, shit! That hit me in 2 waves. I don't care. I think this is going to be enough. Roses and apples are the same family? What? I think you're just taking advantage of the fact that we don't know anything that you're talking about. You're just making facts up now. Yeah, see? You agreed with me. You're just making things up. That's definitely not just a delayed message of you replying to what I said the first time, my reaction about the plants. Yo, I was close. Eyeballing that on a like weird skewed perspective. That was fucking close. Man, I'm getting good at just eyeballing this. Okay, first point, outrageous, I don't believe you. Second point, slow gin slaps. I don't know if you've had slow gin, it slaps. The 4% wider. I got that to within 4% by eyeballing it. I'm actually amazing. I'm just amazing. Are you using mixed photogrammetry and 3D modeling? No, I'm using a very lazy hack. So I'm using what's called projection mapping. Which, if you'd like to see a tutorial on what I'm doing, this is the guy that taught me it. Either one of these two videos taught me it. So basically, you get a photo of the building, you project it onto a cube. So you basically just slap it on the cube like a sticker, and then you pull up lines around what you want to create depth on, and then extrude in or out. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, if you're on about OSM, I tried OSM. One, it's not super accurate. It's good as a starting point, but it's not amazingly accurate. And secondly, annoyingly, there isn't that much OSM data for this area. It weirdly gives me the footprint of buildings, but not like the building, which is really annoying. And some of the buildings don't even give me the footprint. It's really weird. Yeah, so no, I'm basically just hacking all of these buildings. These are all just done with projection mapping. Like you can see, it's Fugazi. Slows annoying me, not only because I relate to roses, because I can't tell the difference between them and blueberries and suffer because of it. I don't drink. Do you know what? Fair play to not drinking. I'll stop trying to sell you on it, because that's fair play to you. Slow gin's good. The only redeeming feature of the rose fan is that you can make a tree that grows every one of those. That would actually be kind of sick. Also, I need to check how far around this curve can you actually see. Ah, shit, it curves the other way. You can see so far. How many buildings do I need to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 13? I'm gonna count that as 2. 14, 15, 16, 17. Definitely counting that as 2. 18, counting that as 2. 19, 20. Fuck you and fuck. Entirely fuck you. Ugh. I have a really bad idea. Oh, okay. Is this even an idea worth pursuing? Do you know what? Fuck it. It's an idea worth pursuing. It's definitely not, but we're rolling with it. Hey, what's up, Rog? Oh, you're studying horticulture. Do you know what? I was gonna say, if this is just hobbyist stuff, my god, you know a lot. It makes more sense that you're studying horticulture. And no, it's a good thing not string them. Right. So for those of you wondering what I'm planning to do, which is a terrible idea, but so I'm projection mapping each of these buildings individually, which is taking loads of time, but I'm getting better detail out of it. I'm going to try projection map the entire shot in one go. I'm going to trace the outline of the front of these buildings that curve the shape, and I'm going to get a shot from probably like here. Probably here. That post is in the way quite badly. Okay, I'm going to go from here. Paint that post out. And I'm going to just project it all onto a single backdrop. And extrude here and there and see if I can make that work. I think this is a barking terrible idea, but you know. Ah, fuck it, we ball. Oh, by the way, Raj, I got your shirt. I haven't had a chance because I'm at work this week, so I'm not back until Monday morning. So I haven't had a chance to see it in person, but I've been sent a photo of it. It looks sick. Thank you. I'm very happy. I've been showing it off to people. I've been showing it off / bragging to people. Also, I like when I'm bragging as if I've made the shirt up and I haven't. Do you know what's funny as well, right? So the name Guns of the Future was my gamer tag when I first got Xbox Live years and years back when I was playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare. The first Modern Warfare. COD 4. And then it just became like my online tag. Like anytime I made an account anywhere, I just call myself Guns of the Future. But because I don't play the Xbox anymore, like, because me and Dad both played the Xbox, but then when I stopped playing, the Xbox just became his. But he carried on playing as Guns of the Future, and he likes to make jokes and wind me up saying that, like, he's the real Guns of the Future and I'm the fake Guns of the Future. And he sent me a text because he saw the shirt. He was like, "You got something addressed to Ben Guns Meekins." And I was like, "Oh yeah, it's a shirt for me, don't worry about it. You can open it and have a look." And he was like, "Oh, that's sick. Did you not get yourself one as well?" As if he was going to nick it. Yo, bottle gold's cool. I am the real Guns. I don't care what he says. I made Guns of the Future. Guns not getting too deep. It's ridiculous. There is actually lore behind my name. I also do find it quite funny that no one calls me by my real name. Everyone just calls me Guns. Which I quite like, to be honest. Not sure how professional and corporate it is, but I like it nonetheless. Hit this week before you spoil the tea. Yeah, hell yeah. I'll give you a full modelling shoot like I did last time. Ah! Not too far. I legally have to change it to Guns now. Why do I feel like that would cause me some issues? Changing my name to Guns. Although I don't hate the idea. I do want to. Actually, okay, Raj, here's one for you. I'm telling you now, you don't have to do this. Like, it's just purely for fun if you want to. You absolutely don't have to. I'm not expecting anything. But at some point in the future, I'm going to get a tattoo that says Guns of the Future. I have no idea what I want as the design yet. I know I want it very, probably black and white with one accent colour. Very complicated, very arty, very tribal, probably. So if you ever get bored and feel like designing a tattoo, feel free. Can't guarantee I'll use it, but yeah, I'm going to get a tattoo at some point that says Guns of the Future. I'll probably get it on like my forearm or something. Or you don't. Also, like I say, it's not. I'm not getting it like. I'm not planning on getting it straight away. It will be at some point in the future. And please don't feel bad. Even if I love the design, I might not end up using it because I'm very. I regret the tattoo I've got at the moment, so I'm very particular. In the future, I'm going to be very particular about the tattoos I get. Get it tattooed on my forehead. I like that idea. Also, I have never slapped once in my life. I don't know what you're talking about. His and hers. His and hers Guns of the Future tattoos. I like it. Mr. and Mrs. Guns. Grape-sized watermelon. Tastes like... Well, yeah, but if something tastes like cucumber and lemon, that just means it tastes like lemon. Like, cucumber doesn't taste like anything. Cucumber just tastes like funky water. Although I do like the joke. I made a joke to Dado earlier about getting a tattoo that says "Veni Vidi Destiti," which means I came, I saw, I lazed. I wanted to get I came, I saw, I slapped, but I couldn't find the translate. Like the translator couldn't find a word for slapped, so lazed was the closest I could think of. You are right. I've not had a homegrown cucumber. Yeah, it's close enough. That's what I was saying. But I like the Veni Vidi Destiti. I might get that as a tattoo at some point. I don't know. So what I've got, for my current tattoo, I say I'm disappointed in it. I don't hate what I got, but I regret the fact that I bitched out. Because I wasn't sure, my first tattoo in that, and I didn't want to go too big, too fast, and then regret a massive design and things like that. But now I'm like really massively underwhelmed by it and unhappy. So the plan I've got is to go back to, I want to go back to multiple different tattoo artists and ask them to add on to it in their own style. And just have it become like this amalgamation art piece of loads of different tattoo artists just like freestyling their own signature style. I want it to like artists from around the world as well, different international artists, which would be quite cool. Store-bought fruit's terrible. It's bred to look up. Oh, yeah. I know the store-bought is horrendous compared to the real thing. I know that much at least. One of the best bit of fruit I've ever had in my life was I was in Greece. I used to go to Greece quite a lot when I was a kid. We always went back to the same village. I didn't apply that. We always went back to the same village, so we ended up becoming friends with like basically the whole village. We had like actual friends and family friends, things like that out there. And one of them had he grew his own figs in his garden, and he gave us some like fresh, perfectly ripe off the tree figs, like straight off the tree into our hand figs. And oh my god, it was possibly the best fruit I've ever had in my life. It was so good. Oh, I didn't apply this bit either. So I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, that's a bold move, growing tomatoes not knowing if you like them or not. Oh, I've seen people do that, Smith, by the way. Like, filling in the worlds. Get out of my stream. What do you mean you wouldn't touch a fig with a 10-foot pole? Get out of here. Thought you and I were bonded. What is this? Also, yeah, the idea of tattooing a world map and then filling it in everywhere you go is a sick idea.
Yo.
Hey, what going on, You good? I need some music down a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you know how figs... Don't ruin figs for me, Meatloaf. I love figs. Don't do it.
I'm not even gonna ask.
In the stream. We got someone who studies horticulture, so we can talk about plants and fruit and stuff. And I said that I love figs. And now he's going, I wouldn't touch a fig with a 10-foot pole. Do you know how they're pollinated? Like, yeah, don't tell me.
How are figs pollinated?
Wasps, I guess. Wait. Yeah, no, store-bought figs suck ass. You need to get it fresh off the tree. You need to be in a...
What's the name of that? Like, it's not candy. It's not really cake, but it was like a cakey snack thing. There's like fig.
Fig rolls.
Fig rolls. That's the one, bro.
Dude,
They used to
fig
bang.
rolls.
I used to unravel them and just munch out the middle of it.
That's
and then
so
munch
good.
the rest. Little figgy. Yeah,
I can't be trusted with those. I'll destroy a pack in minutes. What? Why would you tell me that? So apparently a wasp has to give birth and then die in a fig to pollinate it.
What the?
Why would
I
you
ain't
tell
never
me
eaten a
that,
fig
man?
again. That's ruined figs for me, man.
And the wasp gets absorbed completely. I
Nah, man, you done ruined figs for me.
used to have nightmares about wasps when I was a kid. Right. Let's see if this terrible, terrible idea works. Forget about it.
Forget about it. Forget about it.
I mean, if you think about meatloaf, there's a soul in all of the food in the world. Energy is neither created nor destroyed, merely transferred. Anything organic has got souls in it.
Forget about it.
I don't even know how to begin squaring up perspective in this. I'm gonna send it straight through and see if it works. Yeah, but if they're grown in the UK, they're not going to be great. You need a hot country for them to grow in. Oh, how did the clothing stuff go last night?
Last night they went terribly, but this morning, this afternoon, they went well.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna follow it. We actually got some good results. I've just got some. To be fair, it's quite handy to me. I mean, you get you can what's it called? You don't know you can bypass the whole rigging and skinning process and Miles, a third party and DCC. And you just do it in Unreal. It's straight from Marvelous Design. It's actually very handy to me. Pretty powerful. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So it's I just need to change up some stuff with the mesh and Maya for the legs, and then other than that, yeah, we're all good. Just then there's a lot of work on the physics asset to get that right, and then cloth weights and yada yada. But by tomorrow, I should have something good, to be honest. And it already looks better than it did before, so that's the main thing, I guess. That is the main thing. As long as it don't look worse. Yeah. Be happy, happy days.
Yo.
Oh no.
Oh
no.
Oh god, he's arrived.
Oh god, he's here.
Oh,
Dada, hey!
How you doing, buddy?
So good to see you, man. Guns has been saying terrible things, but neither.
I'm not sure, you don't know.
Very rude things.
Nobody replied me in the chat when I asked if you were slacking, so they're all your friends in the chat.
Guns is always slacking, don't he?
I'm always slacking, but these boys have got my back. Me and the stream are tight. We ride or die.
Professional slackers assembly here, man.
Are these photo scans the ones done quite a while ago? These aren't photo scans, my friend. These are screenshots at Google Maps. With heavy perspective warp.
Right, and here we goes another copyright disclaimer.
Is this gonna work? I don't think so. Will it work for the ones in the back? I wonder. Only focus.
That is highly optimistic. what
Oh,
insane.
it's optimistic is a nice word. I think it's closer to insane, but
I'm thinking, do you think if the Unreal tools were a little bit easier to use, do you think all this process could be eventually be done quicker in Unreal? Or Blender is still quicker to get this kind of stuff?
I think I would personally say Blender's faster, but that's mainly because of my familiarity with it. I think all of the tools are in Unreal, but I'm so unfamiliar with the modeling tools in Unreal that I'd lose so much time on it, I think. Yep, I've been there, Meatloaf. That sucks as well. Do you know what? I got too many hobbies, couldn't pick what to do, trimmed a load of them, got quite good at balancing life and work and hobbies and stuff, and then I started working with hits, and I started enjoying work more than my hobbies, and now I don't do hobbies anymore, I just work.
Yeah.
Which is probably unhealthy.
It's the other way around, Gans. You got it exactly the opposite. It's an hobby, it's not work anymore. That is the way you should look at it.
Well, what, working on the game? It's just a hobby now.
Yeah, it's literally a hobby because we don't pay you anyway. So that's the definition of hobby.
Alright, yeah, I guess so. Fuck me, I guess.
So true, innit? I love how true it is.
Then why do I feel pressure and stress for it? You're not supposed to feel pressure and stress for a hobby.
Yeah,
It's because of passion, guns. Passion.
You got the worst of both worlds. Like,
I've got all of the stress and none of the pain.
You wouldn't have it any other way, mate. That's what I heard. Who would want it any other way, really?
To be honest, yeah. Work a job you love. Never work a day in your life.
Exactly.
Except when we're crunching for a deadline that we can't meet.
When you work multiple hours, you will end up working more days in your life, but there'll be vibes. Have fun.
And honestly, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters, isn't it?
Yeah.
You having fun? Did you? If you wake up in the morning and said, "Do you have fun?" and you say, "Yeah," and that's all that matters. Right.
Told me never do what you love as a hobby for a job. Well, we're all fucked because that's exactly what we do. That's insane advice to me. Never do what you love as a hobby for a job. Why would you not want to do what you love for the rest of your life?
Hobby for a job.
Yeah, what does that mean? Are you saying don't do what you will love as a job? I feel like that is the worst piece of advice anyone could ever give. Definitely do what you love as a job because you're going to spend 65 years doing it, so you may as well love it. You know what I mean?
And I don't know if you've done like mind-numbing jobs, like any service industry or working in a warehouse or something. It sucks. You don't want to keep doing it.
Sucks. But try to do that.
I've done 2 warehouse jobs and worked in a prison, and by God, I hated every minute of it.
You work where? In a freezer?
I have worked in a freezer. I've worked in a food warehouse, a car parts warehouse, and a prison.
A prison?
Yes, I was a prison guard.
Ah, no, I thought you say a freezer.
I was the prisoner.
I was.
Yeah, worked, was forced to be there. Same old, same old.
Same old. It's all about how you frame it in your head. It's all how you
it depends who you ask, really. Do you know what I mean?
No, but when I worked at the food warehouse, I did work in a walk-in freezer. So, yeah. There's a whole warehouse unit kept at like -18. It's fun. You do what you love, just not what you love as a side hobby. Wait, imagine being
I don't
forced to your
understand
hobby.
your
You can do what you
messages,
love, just not what you love.
What does it mean?
I think he's meaning like don't make your hobby into your job because
You'll have to be
I
forced to
know what he means actually. Yeah, because it will destroy the fact like your hobby should be your escape, right? But then when your escape becomes your 24/7, it no longer becomes your escape. I think that's what he's trying to say. I agree with that. I agree with that. But I think it's one of those ones where it's like it's about like just having the separation between things. So I think like do what you love to do as your job and have hobbies that give you a break from all the other aspects of your life and preserve them as hobbies. Like say you love, I don't know, gardening, for example. Now you may make gardening your job and it make gardening like flowers like all of a sudden the most long, and you then lose the love for it because you do it all the time. But it's like, now keep it as a hobby rather than make it into a job, and therefore you could still be.
You lose the passion for it if you're doing it. I mean, I've been programming for 40 years and I never lost the passion. I think
no, but I think programming for you was never a hobby, so to speak. I think like that is still like a love for you.
Programming for you is an addiction. So that is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think it goes into a sort of addiction. Yeah. Like
I sort of know what he means though, because I always think like I had a similar experience. Like I remember I used to like customize shoes and stuff, and then when people started asking me to like pay, they were like, "Oh, can you do it?" And I was like, "All right, I tried it once," and the fact that I had to do it for someone else just completely destroyed the fact that I would like to do it. And so then I was like, "Yeah, bun this. I don't enjoy it because I have to do it now." The whole point of it was because I just wanted to do it. But I feel like with some things it's slightly different because it's like,
yeah,
it is like I want to do this all the time. But the shoes thing I didn't want to do all the time. I just wanted to do it every so often to relax. But then when it became something I had to do all the time, or I had like deadlines and stuff, that's when it just destroyed it for me.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, not all your hobbies you can translate into an everyday job, but I think I loved playing football when I was a kid, and I would have loved to be a professional footballer, right? So it's not to say, oh, nah, shit, now I'm getting paid $1 to kick the ball. It's gonna be
but then I wouldn't say necessarily football was like, because I think it's that like balance between like, because then I would have said football is like something like you want to do, for example. But then like that is on like a day-to-day basis. But then, for example, say like whenever you got stressed from football, there was something that would just give you that peace of mind for a couple of hours. I would say that's the hobby.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Yeah, it really depends if it's really a genuine passion that you have, or it's just something that at the end of the day you may not enjoy as much as how you think.
As well, and this is kind of an answer to Meetup's last message as well. It depends on who you're working with, because like he says, like with creative subjects, being forced to do it can sap the life out of you. But that entirely depends on the team you're with. Because I've worked corporate graphic design, and it was soul crushing. But then being quote unquote forced to do creative stuff on command for this, I love, because I enjoy the project, and I like. You'll never hear it out of me again, but I like working with you guys.
Oh, what was that? Say that was that?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I coughed.
No, it's on stream, so we've got that forever.
But it means that soul crushing side of it, being forced, doesn't really come through for me for SPP, as opposed to doing corporate graphic design and corporate creative work in actually boring.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I feel it, to be fair. And it was weird because, like, even for me, like, I didn't fully discover exactly how much I love to, like, I always knew I liked to create things, but I didn't know necessarily it would be, like, games in that example. But then once I started, I just couldn't let myself stop. And then I realized, oh, I love this shit. Like, and I almost like, I like beyond just I like the programming, like trying to make it as good as possible. I think Dado infected me. Just whatever.
Well, that was the after COVID, right? It must have been some other sorts of viruses.
COVID isn't real. It's a conspiracy to the government.
Excuse me? I have too much creative power. I don't know what to do, then do none. Yeah, I feel that as well. That's the problem I get quite a lot, where I've got so many projects in my brain at one time that I want to do, that I end up not starting any of them because I can't get my brain to focus on a single one. Very annoying, and I haven't worked out a fix for it yet. It just hurts. And I lose a day and then I move on. You don't find out about the copyright strikes on the stream until after it's finished, do you?
Tell me you're getting copyright strikes without telling me you're getting copyright strikes.
No, I'm doing
sometimes they do it while you're streaming.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, but like most of the times, it's after a while, after a few hours, they say, eh. But it's not a copyright strike, it's a copyright claim.
Alright. Semantics.
So they will just take all the revenues from the stream. So we are basically losing about £0 because the stream is not even monetized.
That's my £0. Come on, guys. I'm waiting on that YouTube check. I think I've earned about 60p.
It's a bit like your.
I feel like Instagram really should start paying us as well. I'm basically, we're TikTokers now. You know what I mean? We're content creators.
Hasn't it been a while since you last put one in?
Yeah, it has been ages. But come on, leave me out. Not easy, man. I'm trying. I'm going to post tomorrow because we've got balancing and stuff now. So gonna get a beautiful post up. Oh,
I've half finished Iron Man helmet.
If I can get this cloth sim not looking so sucky suck.
Wait, half finished like Iron Man helmet as in like a cosplay style, or like you forged an Iron Man helmet? Both are cool, but please tell me you've like forged one.
What are you on about?
I'm talking to the stream. See, this is why the people in my streams love me and why my streams do so well, because I talk to them.
Yeah, okay.
I talk to them more than I do work, but that's why the stream works.
Yeah, but you can because you're just moving vertices. But if you have to type words, I cannot speak and type.
You know what? That's fair. I'll give you that one. Yeah, professional yak. 100%. It's my job description. I get so tired after the streams as well. Because I'm never this social. My social battery's not this big. But I chat so much shit during the streams that I'm knackered afterwards.
Yeah, this is the tone.
Made of cardboard but coated in resin. Do you know what? That's pretty sick though, Meatloaf. Whenever you get round to finishing it, drop it in the Discord and like the shameless plug. Show off your work. So cool. I really want to see it. Ah, but the painting's the fun part. What do you mean you've never done it? I don't know, I just spaced out for a second.
Oh, okay, yeah, sounds that's a shadow. Okay. White, mate. White. You're white. White. I love that right after I said that I spend the stream chatting so much shit, people stopped talking in the chat, and I've just gone quiet. It's terrible timing. Last famous words.
Yeah. Ah, you're getting hammered. Alright, that's fine. I'll allow it. I'll let it go. Hey. What? Did I skip a building? AI generates an image texture directly onto the mesh using stable diffusion. Interesting. I was going to say I think I saw that, but I saw a different add-on. I saw an add-on that takes like a stable diffusion image that's on a mesh, and it would like deform the mesh or something to try and make it a rough 3D model. It's weird. They had like faces projecting out of walls and shit. What am I looking for? No. What? Oh, I just skipped a building. Okay. Alright, fair enough. I've done it. Oh no, I didn't. No, it's the one I've just done. Okay. I didn't skip a building. Lose my mind. They pick an object that usually has fallen. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to laugh at you, but I mean I've failed captures before for sure, but a lion versus a forklift is a rough one to get wrong. Nah, not with that one, you can't. Yeah, to be honest, captures are ridiculous. Although the weird thing is, I used to fail old school captures more than I fail modern ones. Where you had to, where it would just give you letters and numbers and it would jumble them up and distort the image and stuff. I used to fail those. Don't worry about that, man. I get my car registration wrong sometimes. That's a fun one. Always makes it look like you've robbed a car or something. It's rough times when the capture test starts to pity you. Being cyberbullied by a capture test. Well, yeah, but the capture report abuse. Yeah, but you said you got your phone number wrong, so even if it is sending you the verification text, you're not going to be getting it, are you? Why put me inside the boat? No. Ah! I selected it. No. Who's taking these photos? Give me a normal one from the deck. Ah! No. Make it work. Sorry, I just realised I'm doing all the Google Maps stuff off stream. You just heard me commentating and narrating something you couldn't even see. Terrible stream. You know what? Just gonna make buildings shorter. It'll be a little bit short, but it's gonna work. It's gonna be way clean.
Yeah, I guess I'm doing
You just coding.
blueprint stuff.
Ugh, working in Blueprint. Who are you?
And
See you later, Smith. Thanks for joining us.
I'm regretting that. No, I just want to finish. I mean, I just want to do the snap to thing in this tool. I'm not really sure about my approach because it's too slow. So I'm gonna try anyway.
Oh, what, like snap to closest vertex, sorry.
Yeah. I heard that there is a way to not to call this event on rebuild generated mesh like all the time, but I cannot find what is that.
Not call. Oh, what, the on rebuild or the on regenerate mesh event?
Yeah, you know,
So
when
in
you run the script, right?
the editor, in the
Yeah.
details panel, there's a tick box that says frozen, and if you tick that, then it won't update the mesh.
Frozen.
Yeah. So
What?
not in the blueprint. Like when you're in the level, in the details panel, somewhere there'll be a button. It's not that far down. It's somewhere near the top that says frozen.
But what detail panel or what object?
Let me share my screen and then I'll show you on mine. One has. Oh, that's not what it is. Geometry scripts, there we go. There you go. So, if it's got a dynamic mesh component, somewhere down the details panel, so I've got my stuff here, you've got under physics, there's dynamic mesh actor, and there'll be a box that says frozen. If true, the dynamic mesh component will be frozen in its current state and automatic rebuilding will be disabled. However, it can still be modified by explicitly called functions.
What? So what is it? It's in
It's
dynamic
in dynamic mesh actor, which in the details panel is underneath physics.
Oh, but I got a dynamic mesh component, not dynamic mesh.
Yeah, so do I. Like I've got. This is just a blueprint, just an actor, sorry, that has a dynamic mesh component in it. But you don't click on the dynamic mesh component, you click on the actor.
Ah, right, on the actor, okay.
Which is unintuitive,
okay.
but yeah, it doesn't make
So
sense.
frozen. What does it do actually?
It locks out the automatic rebuilding, so whilst that's ticked, it won't automatically rebuild every time you make an adjustment or move it.
Ah, and how do you do it?
How do you do it in Blueprint? Me?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. All I know is that it exists and it's a tick box there, which makes me think that it's either a Boolean variable or a function or something that's already in. So let's see if I can find it.
oh, right. So basically, if you okay, yeah, you need to toggle that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, okay.
Oh, to be fair,
Yeah, no, that's what,
yeah, there is just a toggle in the blueprint.
yeah. Okay. And then yeah, it's not ideal for the snap to vertex because if it's frozen, that will never.
Well, it does say that you can still modify and update the mesh by explicitly calling a function. It just won't do it automatically. It won't automatically rebuild. Yeah, it'll only be a manual calls.
Yeah.
But anyway, I've shown you where it is now, so I'll leave you to the rest of it.
Thank you.
Did I export that? How does my OBS stores? I've been streaming for nearly 2 hours.
Because at least 12.
At least 12 minimum.
We need to get to 3,000 subscribers.
You need to get to 3,000. How many are we at? 20.
No, actually, fun enough, we only need 20 to get to 3,000.
Yeah.
So that's your target, guys. Performance review.
My performance review, I've got to get 20 subs off of a single stream.
Yeah.
Jesus. I don't feel like the odds are in my favour here.
No, with our numbers, no. I mean, the STORROR will get 20 subs every minute.
Guys, is there anyone in the stream that is not subbed to the channel? And if so, please sub. My performance review relies on it.
Well, we got 5 viewers, so two of them is me.
One's you, one's Raj, one's David, one's me, and one's probably Meatloaf. Meatloaf. I subbed, unfortunately. Oh, hey, hang on. Let me get in Discord invite. Where the hell is the... Oh, invite people. Anyway. There you go. You know, one of these days I'm going to space out and give someone the wrong link and like invite them to the hit server instead of the SPP server or something. We have a really awkward moment. We've got to be like, "Hi, you're about to be kicked."
Hi.
Guys, Discord allows me to Discord. Huh? Oh, wait, so... Oh, let's me verify me. Ah. They finally let you verify me, but Discord's not rude. Be fair, I might call it after the stream. After the stream? After the building. Sleep. After this stream, yeah. No, I think after I've done this building, I'm going to call it. I'm quite tired. I need to get some sleep. And I can feel the concentration waning. Good man. Got to keep the branding consistent. I like it. Ah, you're on your phone? Yeah, I don't like Discord on the phone anymore. It annoys me. Still like Discord on desktop, but on the phone it annoys me. You can still pull it up on your phone, it's just a pain in the ass trying to get it. And it doesn't say it permanently, it's only while you're looking at it. But yeah, alright, I'm going to call it there for that. Burning out. But thank you for joining me. Thank you for making it an interesting stream and for teaching me stuff. Fairly well. Pop, pop, pop.